What's up, Tech Squad? Andrew Edwards here, editor-in-chief of GearLife.com, and I'm about to take you with me to the bathroom. No, seriously, I need to show you what's been going down in my bathroom, at my toilet, over the past couple of weeks. And we're gonna have a serious discussion about personal hygiene. Now, no, don't worry, I'm not talking about you, I'm not talking about your personal hygiene, but we all have a friend or coworker or family member who could step their game up a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. Now, here in America, we're kind of lacking in this area, but if you go over to Europe or Asia, what you'll find in the bathrooms usually is a bidet. Now, since I live here in the United States of America, I don't have a lot of bidet-related finesse or familiarity. I've been using toilet paper all my life, and that's apparently one of the reasons that the French look down upon us so much. All right, it's probably not one of the reasons, but if it's not one of the reasons, it probably should be one of the reasons, because what I found out over the past couple weeks is that bidets are awesome. So check this out. For the past couple of weeks, I have been using this. This is the Alpha Bidet JX series, and yes, it is a toilet seat, but it's a toilet seat with a whole bunch of tech built in. But in all seriousness, the Alpha Bidet JX turned my regular toilet into one of the best pieces of tech that I have here in my house. And seriously, my toilet is now a piece of tech. Big shout out to Bidet King for sending over the Alpha Bidet JX, for sponsoring this video, and for opening up my eyes and other things to what the bidet life is all about. Now, before I get into all that, let me tell you what comes in the box. On the inside, you've got the Alpha Bidet JX itself, along with the mounting bracket used to connect it to your toilet. To help with that, it also includes the nuts and bolts used to get it all connected. You also get the hose with T-valve to connect it to the bidet, along with the washers needed to make sure the water doesn't spray all over your face, like it happened to me when I got it first installed. You also get the remote control with a remote control bracket that you can actually stick to your wall. The batteries for the remote control are included, and the whole package is rounded out with an instruction manual, which I do recommend reading. But before I get to the installation, I did have to hire an electrician to come out and install a power outlet right next to the toilet. That was needed because the toilet seat plugs into the wall as it's powered by electricity. So I'm gonna leave a link in the description below to the Alpha Bidet JX, and if you're thinking about picking one up, just know that it does need to be plugged into a wall. Once I had that all set up and plugged in, all I had to do was remove the old toilet seat. In its place, I screwed on the base for the bidet and then slid the bidet into the base until it clicked in. Then I connected the hose from the wall into the bidet, and then another hose from the bidet into the toilet, turned the water valve back on, and I was ready to rock. For me, this was kind of an adventure. But check this out, my toilet now has a remote control. And you know if something has a remote control, it has now moved in to gadget territory. So here's how it works and what it can do. All right, so this seat will act as your nightlight in the bathroom. It's also a heated seat, so you never have to sit down on a cold and jarring toilet ever again. It'll wash you in the back or in the rear, and it even has a feminine wash for the front. Although if you're a dude and you want to use that front wash setting for yourself, go ahead and do it. I'm not here to judge. Ooh, that's pretty nice actually. I mentioned this thing has a remote control. It's actually right here mounted to the wall. So this remote control has a bunch of different features on it. You can select the seat temperature, you can select the water temperature. And since different people are built differently down there and back there, you have multiple positions on the front and rear washing, so it hits you in just the right spot. And there's also a couple of automatic options here. So there's a wash and dry, which will obviously wash you up and then use warm air to dry you. And here's a nice blow drying session. It's like a cool autumn breeze on a cold winter's day. You're getting dried up. It's basically a blow dryer for your butthole. And there's also the easy wash, which will do like a nice oscillating spray motion. That gets deep. Okay. I'm feeling clean already. That was thorough. Now, it's the holiday season, and I'm sure you're thinking, at least at first glance, this is pretty ridiculous. But trust me, once you use one of these, you're never gonna wanna go back to a regular toilet seat. So for that reason alone, it's a cool holiday gift for yourself or a loved one. But make sure it's a close loved one. You don't wanna pick one of these up for Janice in accounting and bring it to her at the office holiday party. There it is, and I'm all dry. So that was the full session. A nice wash, a nice dry, and now I'm ready to go conquer the world. Now listen, if you want to pick one of these up, the list price is typically $749. But the peeps at Bidet King actually sell it for under 500 bucks. So there you have it, guys. Typically at the end of my videos, I like to ask a question related to the topic. So in this one, I want to know, have you ever used a bidet? If so, what did you think about it? And if not, what did you think of this video and the demonstration I showed you? Does it intrigue you? And would you use one? Either way, leave a comment below and I'll meet you there for further discussion. Drop a like on this video if you were entertained by this one, and don't forget to click or tap on my face when it appears here in the video in order to subscribe for free to stay up to date on all future video releases here on my channel. We've got some cool stuff coming here at the end of the year. Thank you so much for watching. As always, guys, I appreciate your support. I'm Andrew Edwards, and I'll catch you in the next video.